EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. They'll stick with him again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Right back to him on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Here comes Ford on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He keeps it himself.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he will get into the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Eagles. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taking down the 41, a 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now, faking the give. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They put Wilson in motion. Now, this looks like a design run. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of
One
the
quarter.
first quarter with the score Eagles.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The running back is getting the ball carrier. Cooper to Gene on the tackle. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll put Addison in motion. On 4th down, here's McCoy. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Going for it all. That is hard. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Hook him up on a second down and 8. Back to throw. And he's going to be close to that first down marker, maybe about a yard short. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have an Eagles first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down, Eagles.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down, Philadelphia.
He'll look to throw.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain, second down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the end zone. Oh, yeah. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. He's going to try it here again. He is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The extra point is good, and the Vikings are able to cut into the deficit. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
14.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
They'll run on 2nd down. Whoa! And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Now they'll set up to throw. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to let this one go deep. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one, take it in. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Eagle. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead.
Vikings 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. 3rd down and 9. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Tight end going in motion here. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
On 3rd and long here, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. To about the 39. 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder.
And he's in. Touchdown, Vikings. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Vikings will get just a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
They're on the 29-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end. Here's 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 6.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Room past the 20. Great run there. He gets this up close to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Once again, it's Achane. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's the tight end, Pitts. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
It is brought in the end zone. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles. That his second touchdown tonight. Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles stretch things out even further.
63, Vikings 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Look at play action, and the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will score! Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings cut into the lead a little bit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, here's A-Chain. Finding room at the 35. Devon A-Chain. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. We'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. handoff here, up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard. McCarthy to the air on second down. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I mean, I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact for that matter.
On third and a yard, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes Ford on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
An opening past the 40, gets to the edge at the 30, and this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So they come up with a long touchdown on the little short pass. Greg, the quarterbacks love those pop passes, especially when they end up in the end zone.
Mike, you're well aware of the phrase in golf that there's no pictures on a scorecard. Well, in this case, there's no pictures on a box score because it doesn't matter if you throw it 1 yard or 50. You get credit for it all. In this case, he'll take credit for the touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is brought in. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
A gain of 55 yards. First down, Eagles.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record.